Thursday, August 2, 1900. The New York Times. Lost child but saved wife. Captain of a canal boat awakes to find his craft sinking and then faces terrible alternative. The necessity of choosing between the saving of his wife or child was the trying experience which faced Captain Walter J. King of the canal boat J.L. Kears early yesterday morning in Newtown Creek. The boat, which was lying at the foot of Clay Street, is owned by the Beaver Wick Towing Company. On board, besides the captain, were his wife and their two children, Jessie, 6, and Alice, 8 years old. The sound of water pouring into the boat awakened Captain King around 3 o'clock yesterday morning. He rushed on deck and, finding that the boat was fast filling, went to the cabin and awakened his sleeping family. He first aroused his wife and then waded to the bunks occupied by the children on the opposite side of the cabin. Catching the two little ones in his arms, he made his way to the deck, followed by his wife. On reaching the deck, Captain King found that it was impossible for him to clamber to the dock. He took in the seriousness of the situation at a glance. There was no time to lose. The boat was sinking rapidly, and already the water was almost awash of the deck. His wife could swim, and he persuaded her to get into the water. Then he followed her with the children in his arms. They were compelled to swim around the dock, and in the excitement, the woman became exhausted. King had to assist her. At the same time, Alice became frightened and began to struggle. While trying to quiet her, little Jessie slipped from the father's grasp. Then his wife screamed that she was drowning, and on the impulses of the moment, he had to choose between his wife and the drowning child. In his emergency, he cried out for help, but there was no response. He assisted his wife to the dock as quickly as possible, helped her clamber to safety, and then handed over the elder girl to her. Almost exhausted with the effort, but with the cries of the baby ringing in his ears, he struck out for the place where she had gone down. He swam in the wrong direction and saw what he thought was the child floating on the surface of the water. He swam about the spot, but was unable to find any trace of the little one, and with his little remaining strength, he managed to get back to the dock. Then the man and his wife, with the child that had been saved, made their way toward Manhattan Avenue. They met Policeman Davis of the Greenpoint Avenue station, and with him returned to the dock. The canal boat had sunk to the level of the water. The wife and child were removed to St. Catherine's Hospital, where it was found that symptoms of pneumonia had set in, owing to the exposure. Captain King remained at the dock, looking for the body of his child. The sinking of the boat, so far as could be learned, was due to the opening of a seam.